Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it to the best time of the year for gaming deals. In this video, we have some amazing Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 games on sale, digital and physical. We're going to go over 20 games that you need to check out. So let's go ahead and get into these amazing deals. Yeah, that's right, Black Friday. It's weird, it's not even on Black Friday anymore. It's like a week before and a week after. So the sales are starting now. We need to take advantage of them. But first, boom, a winner of a Nintendo Eshop gift card. Pretty cool stuff. But boom, another winner of a Nintendo Eshop gift card. If you'd like to have an opportunity to win these every single week, all you have to do is like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram or Twitter or both of those, and just support the community as much as you can. And I will always get back to my amazing community weekly over here. But we have some amazing deals to get into, so let's go ahead and get right into those. So the first game we're talking about is The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This is currently $16.49. That is 67% off on the Nintendo Eshop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a masterpiece. I think this game came out in like 2013 or something, and I actually played it for the very first time this year. It's one of my favorite gaming experiences of all time. I played it on my Switch OLED, and I think it looked amazing, ran amazing. I mean, it's a game you can play indefinitely and still find stuff to do all the time. So, if you want to play one of the greatest games of all time for a super cheap price, this is a way to do it. We have Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, currently on sale for $9.99. That's 67% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a very interesting game where I think you get killed and you're trying to like retrace your steps about how you got killed. It's been a while since I played it. It's actually a remake of a Nintendo DS game that was super underrated in my opinion. This is one of the better remakes we've got. You know, it's always so weird like remaking a DS game for the Switch, but they really did a great job on this. And for $10, this one is a no-brainer. We have Moving Out, currently on sale for $2.49. That's 90% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been as well. This is a really fun game where it's like you're packing and unpacking, I believe, and you're trying to beat timers and do everything perfectly. But where this game really shines is playing co-op. It starts to get really crazy, and what's really fun is you're not just packing and unpacking like houses and apartments. I think there's even one point where you're like packing and unpacking airplanes, like some weird space levels as well. So this is a game that you can kind of turn your brain off and just play mindlessly in a good way. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is currently on sale for $13.19. That's 67% off on the eShop, and again the lowest price this game has ever been. I love Crash Bandicoot so much. I love the original games, I love the racing games, I like the remastered collection. This is amazing. I think they did a phenomenal job here. Unfortunately, I think this didn't sell that great because maybe the newer generation just doesn't care about Crash that much anymore. But if you want to play one of the best legacy platformers of all time, this is a great way to pick this up. The Swords of Ditto Mormo's Curse is currently on sale for $1.99, and that is 87% off on the eShop. This is really cool. This is a compact action RPG that creates a unique adventure for each new hero of legend in a relentless fight against the evil Mormo. I've recommended this game before because I thought it looked interesting, and then I can't remember which one of you guys, but you messaged me and said you've been playing this for like 30 hours and you can't believe it was as cheap as it was. So that's a pretty good review right there. Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition is currently on sale for $10.49. That's 85% off the full price, and again, the lowest price this game has ever been. I recommended this last week, but I have to recommend it again this week because this deal is just bonkers. I love Harry Potter, right? I love the movies, I love the books, I love all the games. Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch was so fun to play. Yes, it didn't look great, but what's great is if you have a Switch 2, you can buy this, and then you can just buy the upgrade and get the Switch 2 version extremely cheap. So you should probably do that if you're interested. A really interesting game called LUNARK is currently on sale for $4.99. That's 75% off on the eShop, and again, the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a modern take on the 2D cinematic platformer genre of the 90s. You're a carrier with unique abilities and a mysterious past. You'll run, jump, hang, climb, and shoot through gorgeously animated pixel art environments, ranging from a dystopian world to eerie caves in an alien forest. So I mean, you can see the graphics. You heard the description. This one sounds awesome. A really cool game called Tales of Iron is currently on sale for $3.74. That's 85% off the full price, and again, the lowest price this game has ever been. Set in a grim land, plagued by anthropomorphic medieval war, Tales of Iron is a hand-drawn RPG adventure with punishingly brutal combat. As Reggie, heir to the Rat Throne, restore your fallen kingdom and banish the merciless Frog Clan and their ferocious leader. So yeah, this one looks interesting. I have not personally played this one, but honestly, it looks great. Doom is currently on sale for $3.99, and that is 80% off on the eShop. This is Doom, technically Doom 2016, and I know we have Doom Eternal and then Doom whatever the hell the new game is called. I still think Doom 2016 is the best Doom game that has ever been released. I couldn't believe when this came over to the Switch, because not only did it come to the Switch, it's honestly one of the best ports we ever got on the Switch, and even though this game is almost 10 years old, it has stood the test of time, and for $4, man, this one is an easy pickup. So, we have Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for the Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, currently on sale for $17.99. That's 10% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. And this game just came out like 3 or 4 days ago. This was a shadow drop. I feel like on the Switch 2, it's the perfect home for it. I couldn't believe it came over to the Switch, but from what I've seen, it actually runs pretty good. But obviously, it's going to run better on the Switch 2. Yeah, the game just came out, so, you know, it's not the cheapest sell. But if you'd like to pick it up or thinking about picking it up, this is going to be something you're going to enjoy, so you might as well do it for a discounted price. We also have PUYO Tetris 2S for the Nintendo Switch 2 on sale for $23.99, and that's 40% off on the eShop and the lowest price this game has ever been. Yes, this game is not going to be for everybody. Like, if you don't care about puzzle games, this one's probably not going to get you into them. But if you enjoy any kind of game like that, like puzzle games, little, I guess just puzzle games, you're probably going to enjoy this one. I think this game is fantastic, but I also really enjoyed the first one on the Switch. But you know, it's a Switch 2 game. You could play this for thousands of hours probably. It's something, again, you can kind of play mindlessly, and it's a Nintendo Switch 2 game for less than $25. We have KUNITSU GAMI Path of the Goddess on the eShop for the Nintendo Switch 2 for $29.99. That's 25% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. I feel like this game had quite a bit of hype around the launch of the Switch 2. Obviously, it was one of the only launch games like day one, but then it kind of died down. I do think this game launched on other consoles before the Switch 2, so it wasn't a brand new game, but you know, I still think it's one of the most underrated games we have on the Switch 2. It's almost like a tower defense game mixed with a strategy game, but then you're also like rebuilding villages and has some really cool graphics and gameplay and story, and it's just a really nice complete package. So I would definitely check this one out if you get a chance. We have Sonic X Shadow Generations Digital Deluxe Edition for the Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. $29.99. That is 50% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. I cannot personally speak for the Switch version, but I have played this on my Switch 2, and after almost 6 months of the Switch 2, right, and all the great games we've got, this is still in my top 10 Switch 2 games I have played so far. I love it dearly. If you are a Sonic fan, it's a no-brainer, but even if you've never played a Sonic game, and you pick this up, you're going to be playing some of the best Sonic games of all time. They run amazing, look amazing, they're addicting, and remember, this is a deluxe version, which I'm actually not sure like what that means, but you know, it's got to be more than the base game, so that's pretty cool. Now, let's get into some physical games as well. We have Unicorn Overlord for the Nintendo Switch, physically for $24.99. That's 58% off the full price, and this is at Amazon, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a phenomenal game by Atlus that came out, I want to say in 2024, maybe the tail end of 2024, and quickly became a cult classic. Unfortunately, not a lot of people played it, and maybe because of the art style, or you know, whatever the reason, but it's a masterpiece. If you're a fan of JRPGs or RPGs, this is a must-play game. And it's honestly one of the best RPGs we've got in like the past decade, and I'm not even kidding. We have Mario and Rabbids Dual Pack. So this is Kingdom Battle and Sparks of Hope from Amazon, $14.99. You're getting 2 games physically from Amazon. Or let me take that back. You're getting a physical package, but I do believe there are codes in the box, so digital games, but you're getting a case or whatever. You're buying it from Amazon and they'll send it to your house, is what I'm trying to say. But you're getting 2 amazing games for $15. So 2 Mario games for $7.50 each, not a bad deal. I love both of these games. They're amazing, like tactical strategy RPGs. I really enjoyed my time with both of these games, so much that I just bought another copy of Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle last week. Not even kidding. So I wish I would have picked up this deal because it's an amazing deal. We have Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy Definitive Edition for $19.99 physically. That is 67% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been at Walmart and Amazon. These are amazing games. When we got them on the Switch originally, they were horrible. But what's crazy is I think Rockstar redid everything themselves so much that they are the publisher and they weren't originally on the Switch, which is kind of crazy. I actually just bought this collection myself on Amazon like 2 or 3 days ago, and we've been playing through it. And yeah, it's a night and day difference than when we got it on the Switch originally. So you're getting 3 amazing games for $20, man. We have Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Pixel Remaster Collection physically at Amazon for $39.99. That's 47% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this has ever been. These are some of the greatest and most timeless JRPGs of all time. The Pixel Remasters are incredible. I've only played Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, but it was amazing, and I wish I would have picked this up. This was originally like $75, and when it first came out, it sold out instantly. So much that Square Enix reprinted or redistributed new copies with new covers or whatever. But yeah, man, you're getting 6 amazing games for $40 physically. We have Star Wars Outlaws Gold Edition for the Nintendo Switch 2 physically for $39.99. That's 33% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this has ever been, and you can pick this up at Amazon and Best Buy. When this was first getting shown off for the Switch 2, I was a naysayer. I said, why? What's the point? There is no point. It's going to look and run horrible on the Switch 2, and I am very happy to be wrong 100%, because now this is one of the best running and looking games on the Switch 2. They did an amazing job with this port, and if I'm not mistaken, I think there actually might be a demo of this, so check that out. But yeah, if you want to pick up an amazing game for cheap, this is the way to do it. We also have EA Sports Madden NFL 26 for the Switch 2 physically at Amazon and Best Buy for $29.99. That's 57% off the full price and the lowest price this game has ever been. Yeah, it's kind of crazy we didn't get Madden the entire Switch generation, but it's like, I understand why, but at the same time, I kind of don't sometimes. But I am happy that we finally have this on the Switch 2, as well as all the sports games, and they are running and looking great over there. This one had a couple issues at launch, but they have definitely patched that from what I've seen. So if you want to play Madden 26, which is the newest Madden game, on the go portably, this is the best way to do it, so you might as well do it for a cheap price. We have Little Nightmares 3, physically for the Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2 for $29.99. That's 25% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. And you can currently find this at Amazon, Best Buy, or Walmart. This game just came out last month, so it's kind of crazy that it's already $10 off. I don't know much about these games. I know a lot of people enjoy them. But yeah, I can't tell you like from personal experience, like play this or don't play this. But I will say if you like the Little Nightmares games, or if you've been interested in it, this is not a bad way to pick it up. And we have Pac-Man World REPAC 2 for the Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 physically for $19.99. That's 33% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this has ever been. And you can find this at Amazon or Best Buy. Pac-Man World REPAC is an amazing platformer. I think there was 3 Pac-Man World games if I'm not mistaken. They just remade the second one, and it is leaps and bounds way better than the first one. The first one was fantastic. The second one is an underrated gem. I feel like because it's Pac-Man, maybe not too many people wanted to pick it up. But if you enjoy platformers at all, you definitely need to pick this one up. It looks amazing on the Switch 2, and it is only $20. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Friday sales have officially kicked off for the Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We have some amazing digital and physical games. These prices, actually really good. So this is the time to take advantage of these sales. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys are thinking. Any sales you're going to be picking up, any sales that I've missed, just start a conversation down below. And then next week will be the official Black Friday, whatever. I'm sure we'll have a couple more other sales in. But yeah, man, not a bad way to start. And hit a like and subscribe on the way out. Follow everyone on Instagram and Twitter. Consider becoming a channel member. And I'll see you guys soon with a new video. Peace out.